Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I'm going to be doing a reaction on The Bachelorette. So, for those of you guys who are watching, this week is going to be, I think, the finals, or the finale, and so I'm really excited to be sharing with you guys my reaction on last week's episode. And it's so juicy, guys. Okay, so let's just get straight into it. I'm going to insert one of the clips from that episode, and we're going to go from there.
A scary word.
That's okay.
Yeah, it's just like once you say it, it can't be unsaid. And like once you give that to somebody and they give it back to you, then like...
You love her.
I don't know.
You love her. It's not even a question.
I'm in love with her.
I know. I sat down. I was just like, you love her. Like, what are you talking about?
She's so great.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about that. So like, what like really stuck out to me is the fact that he wasn't sure whether or not that was love for him. Like, for example, love for certain people, the way that they feel and all these things is different. So the fact that he wasn't able to differentiate between whether or not he loves her or like doesn't, like he wasn't able to interpret, what does this feel like to me? Is like, that's obviously it just didn't work. And he wasn't able to be vulnerable. He wasn't able to show emotion. And honestly, I felt so bad for Ben. Like, he definitely deserves, you know, a great woman, but he obviously needs to work on himself. He needs to work on his emotions and being able to be vulnerable. I think because of, you know, his bulimia, I don't know if that's how you call it, his eating disorder. I feel like a lot of his body image has been a factor in the way, in like why he can't be vulnerable and all of these things. I feel like he's just worried about being judged, and I think a lot of people go through this kind of phase, I guess. But with that being said, at the end of the day, I think Tayshia did a great job of eliminating him. I think he just wasn't a good fit for her. And I mean, yeah, it didn't work out for him. I mean, I'm happy he made it to the top 4, because I would have picked him for top 4, but he just isn't able to break down those walls. He's not able to be himself. And I mean, honestly, like, it's kind of scary to think that like you could be with someone and you've never seen them look angry. You've never seen them look really happy. You've never seen all these emotions to them. It's kind of like a robot. Like, it's a little weird, but more so, you know, puts you on edge. Like, what is he feeling? How is he feeling? Is he really happy, or is he faking it? And he even says that to himself. He says that he just kind of feels like he has to put on this kind of like perfect persona and show to the world that he looks perfect, I guess. Like, he said that himself, like how he feels like he needs to put on sort of like a fake face. Yeah, so I'm gonna start the next clip on Ben, and we're gonna go from there.
I sat down. I was just like, you love her. Like, what are you talking about?
Our pages are necessarily aligned at this time.
Yes, Tayshia. Yes.
I'm not sure what to say.
Dude, when I heard this, I was like, come on, like, we need some tears. We need something. Like, we need you to look sad, but you don't look sad. You look confused. Like, he's reminding me of Bennett. Because Bennett looks like this. Like, he's just giving me Bennett vibes.
I would have liked it.
Like, yo, like, you can even see Tayshia over there, like, you can see how, like, she feels for him, and she can, like, she really does feel that he is sad that they're not going to be together, but she kind of seems kind of, like, confused at the same time. She kind of feels like, yo, like, I'm waiting for you to really show yourself right now. I'm waiting for you to give her your all, because you're about to be sent home right now, and I really wanted you to make it to the top.
To go a different way, but it is what it is.
Brother! I can't even imagine what she's going through right now, because, I mean, at the end of this, you guys will see that she's crying and all that. and she truly feels sad for him. But like the fact that he's like, you know, I don't really know what to say right now. Like, I'm gonna be okay. Why would you say that if you're hurting right now? Like, I'm hurting, I'm not gonna be like, I'm gonna be okay. I mean, if I was, at least I would cry and at least show you that, hey, I'm hurting, but I'm gonna be okay. But he's just straight face. I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay. I mean, it hurts, it sucks, but I'm gonna be okay. Like, come on, Ben, come on! We were all rooting for you. Some more than others, but yeah.
I'll be alright. Like, I'm always alright.
Don't check down on me.
Okay, so going back to, or going forward and talking about Brendan, honestly, like, he is my favorite. Like, when I think about The Bachelorette and how there's Ivan, there's Brendan, there's all these amazing guys, Brendan is, like, up there. Like, he's my top guy. Like, I really want him to win. He's an amazing guy, really good looking. And honestly, I don't know, there's just something about him that makes me go like, Brendan. Like, I don't know, like, when he, especially the way he hugs Tayshia and like just people that he really loves, like his niece, like, I don't know, like, there's just something about him. Like, when he hugs her and gives her like the little kiss on the cheek, it's just, it feels very familiar, I guess. And so I don't know, like, is he, I know he has blue eyes and everything like that, and I know, well, I'm pretty sure if you're Middle Eastern or things like that, you can also have colored eyes, obviously, right? But he, yeah, so he just gives me Middle Eastern vibes. I don't know if that's where he's from, and if he's not from there, cool. If he is, great. But he just gives me that vibe, like, as if he's from there, and he just seems very cultured to me. Like, he just seems like a great guy. And so I'm rooting for him, guys. And so I'm going to show you guys a clip where I just love seeing him dancing, having a good time, being himself.
Okay, we're doing it again. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
And then we go,
Oh.
yeah.
Wait, I love it!
Oh, get it.
Come on, don't hold back on me. Go, girl.
Sometimes Brennan can be kind of quiet and reserved, so seeing him having fun dancing around is really, really cute.
Brennan likes to shake. Yeah.
Listening to music and having a good time is definitely something I can see us doing outside of all of it.
Like, he's just so himself. Like, he didn't care that, you know, there was sweat all over him. He didn't care if he was gonna sweat some more. He didn't care who was around. He was just having a good time, doing his thing. And honestly, I just really like that. I feel like out of all the guys, he's been his most authentic self. And he is really showing Tayshia who he is. Like, family's important to me. He's cried on the show, and he's okay to be vulnerable. He's okay to you know, break down those stereotypes and cry, like, and that's something that Ben couldn't do, and that's something that Tayshia wants, and I think a lot of people who are looking for husbands would like. I think, I don't really know too much about that, you know, I'm not there yet, but yeah, Brendan's my guy. I really hope he wins. Fingers crossed that he wins. If he doesn't win, then, I mean, there's other guys that are really good looking and have awesome personalities, like Ivan. So let's talk about Ivan. So Ivan, honestly, like, from the beginning, I knew that he was going to, you know, be up there in top 3. Actually, I kind of spoiled myself a little bit, just a little bit. Like, I remember Googling online, like, The Bachelorette and all these, I guess, conspiracies that were going on. And so one of them was that Brendan's gonna leave, and Ben, and basically everyone that's in the top 4 or top 3 right now is going to be there. So I didn't really spoil myself in the sense that I kind of had that feeling that she was going to pick those guys anyway, but it was out there, and so that kind of just like reassured me anyway. And so Ivan's fine. Like, he's really good looking, and he's got the sweetest personality, and he's super kind, super sweet, super smart. And honestly, I feel so bad because I don't think she's going to pick him. I don't think Tayshia's going to pick Ivan, because I don't think that's the kind of guy she really wants in a husband. I feel like his shy demeanor is kind of affecting him, or affecting Tayshia to pick him, if that makes sense. I feel like if he was more I don't know. I don't know, really. I can't really speak too much on what her, like, type is and why she wouldn't pick Ivan, but I just know, like, I'm convicted that she's just not gonna pick him compared to the guys that she already has. Like, obviously, if she had guys that didn't include, you know, Brendan, Zach, Ben, all those guys, I'm pretty sure she would have picked Ivan because he made it to the top 3, right? But I don't think she's gonna pick him. And, I mean, I thought it was really cool that he, chose the cooking. He chose cooking, as his date for the hometowns. I thought it was interesting. I thought it was thoughtful. I thought it was, you know, it made sense. But I don't know if that's something that you should really pick for, I guess, a date. Maybe if you guys are married. Or, I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it at all. I liked everyone else's hometowns. Brendan the most, obviously. Not because I'm biased or anything, but because I genuinely feel like he just picked the best date. Like, going on a carnival or festival or however you call it. But his was the best for me. And so moving on to Zach. Mr. Zach. I just don't really like him. I don't know if it's because... I really don't know why I just don't. It's not that I, like, don't like him. I just don't see Tayshia and them being together. I feel like if they end up together, it's not going to work out just because... I don't know. He's been through a lot. And I feel like if he... I don't know. Like, I just...
Few moments later. 3 days later. 1 eternity later.
So, I think I'm gonna just end the video here. Hope you guys liked it. Subscribe, like, comment, do all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Back when it wasn't even in style. That's cool. I like it. The growth, the light, the pain.